Hello, hello, and welcome back. Uh, my apartment phone is turned red. None of the lights work either. I don't want to go back there. I don't know if there's anywhere safe, and I'm too scared to knock on anyone's door to find out. I could try listening through. That's a good way to remind us about what's going on. I think we've done the entire fourth floor, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 'cause I'm fairly certain there's like a beehive over here. Um, This is going to be kind of a fun video for you because if it's any shorter than 20 minutes long, you know I'm pissed off about it. No, I would have had to restart my recording anyway. Make it like 10. Alright. I think we've done all of the third floor as well. I think the only place we haven't checked our place is on the second floor. So to the second floor we go. Alrighty, then. Hey, Courtney. This is where you've been hiding, you little shit. There's a guy who lives here that you just gotta meet. His name is Ray. His place is I hunt, and I don't know he'll. Well, fuck, I hope that wasn't important. Ghosts aren't real. Ray isn't a ghost hunter. I told you that didn't need to knock. I can just walk in whatever. Oh, you're not my morning booty call. Nope, we're not good enough friends yet, sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to friend zone your ass like fucking hard, my dude. But, you good to talk? There's some weird stuff going on, and you're the expert on weird stuff. You see it too? Thank God. Everyone in the building does. Damn. I thought I was it was residential from the shit we took last night. This is real. Whole building looks this way, outside too. There's a thick fog outside, right? Can't see anything. Try to walk down the street, nothing's there. No matter where I go, I end up back in the building. Then I went around the building and there were 6 glowing symbols on the ground. Apartment 306 is locked up with chains and padlocks and foreign words. And phones don't work, no TV signal either. Like we're trapped in some kind of horror movie. Game, actually. What? Let me get this straight. We've got fog, satanic symbols, a bunch of padlocks, and shit signal? I think the safest assumption is somehow moved to New Jersey. Well, that is a safe assumption, my friend. Wow. There's also watch ticking. I got anything about that boost the power on the phone? I can rig up a Wi-Fi spot and open relay chat if we just text each other, but I'm more interested in finding out what happened. As twisted as this is, it's a downright goldmine for my research. I bet you're excited. No, yeah, he's having the time of his life, I guess. Yeah. More excited if I were sober. This is awful timing. Okay, first off, if we don't know what's going on, then taking any actions could make our situation worse. That's reasonable, actually. But if someone wanted us to stay outside of the apartment, what side would the locks beyond the inside? Whatever's in there wants us to try and get in. There's a lot to experiment on, but that's where we need to start. Sounds great, let's go. Hey, hold up. I need like 30 minutes to digest this all and take a cold shower. Gather who wants to solve this and meet me on the floor 3 in an hour. You got it. Nope. I'm not that desperate. See? He's an expert on these things. Very professional. He didn't do anything except speculate. Well, I couldn't have thought of it. Anyway, we better start rounding up people. Back to clicking on people's doors. Hit you. What do you tell me? Cypress? Ash? What the fuck's going on? We're sober, right? I didn't take anything. Because we had to work. I'm not this high, that's for sure. This is crazy shit. It's real crazy shit. I still have my wallet. We weren't mugged. No signal, no GPS. What the fuck? Did you hear that? No. Listen, shh. There's a ticking. See a bomb anywhere? No, I don't. Look around. Where are we? I don't know where the hell we are. But we're gonna find a way out of here. What do I do? Hey, look at me. Look. I'm gonna make sure you get out of here. That's a promise. We already knocked on that one. That's right. That's their door. This must be Ethan's apartment. I don't hear anything. Well, good for Ethan. That was his name, right? Ethan? Guess we knocked on that one already. We knocked on this one too? Huh. I don't think there's ever a door in this center area. No. Let's go back down to the first floor, and then we'll go up to the third, because that's where they told us all to meet up. Strange, all these people moving around. I don't think I've ever seen anyone in the stairwell. We better save quick, just to be safe. Yep. This is the oldest one. Do 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 do. No 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 no. If we knocked on this door, we have. I believe we've done this already for real. Why are you standing still? Game lagged for a second there, I think. That's not good. That typically means it just loaded something in. That door's locked. These doors are locked. I remember that. Oh, that door is locked. What about this? This never works. It's not working. Up to the third floor we go. No, 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 no. Where would they all go? I'm not stepping on that. The path leads to the next chapter. The events in this chapter no longer be available to proceed. What would you like to do? Let's get out of here. This is the fucking demo to a game, by the way. Like, we're not even in the game itself. Is everyone here? Well, hopefully this gathering will be enlightening. I can't think of any way to get out of here. Maybe the hellscape symbols outside are 6 of them around the building. They're in the same style as the ones printed on Emmett's apartment. Excuse me. An apartment with the blood of. If the symbols are arranged in a circle around the building, it sounds like a barrier or an anchor point. An anchor point. So in the paranormal, we talk about are really anchor points. A traumatic event, like a murder or other scarring moment, that anchors spirits to a location. And it pulls them from beyond to that point. That's why they haunt it. Normally, the act pulls the spirit to our world. Maybe the symbols are pulling us to them instead. Those symbols whose murders are acting like some sort of anchor in the opposite direction. It might explain why everything is static. We no longer exist in our world, and we will not until we break the anchor that is holding us here. If this theory were correct, then whoever is anchoring it should be in Dimitri's room. Can't have to try using power tools to break into the locked room. If we remove the anchors, what's the point of this locked door? Something doesn't add up. We're in a magical hell room. Does it need to make sense? Of course it does, Bella. Hellscapes are bound by rules when it's created. Its rules are set in stone. These rules can't change. How do you know that? My knowledge is based on centuries of paranormal accounts. But if first-hand experience is what matters to you, then I must make a confession. This is the first hellscape I've been trapped within, believe it or not. Anyway, I don't think we can physically remove the symbols. Just because you erase the names on a map, that doesn't mean the locations change. Best bet right now is work with the information we have. We have 5 mysteries. First, the door. What's beyond it? What are the keys? Where are the keys? Not what are the keys. Second, the anchors. What do they do? How do we interact with them? Third, the numbers. What are they? Why were they carved into victims in Dimitri himself? Fourth, the fog. Is there anything out there, and what is the bounds of this dimension? Fifth, the ticking. What is it? Where is it coming from? And sixth, where'd all my plants get overgrown? There's also something strange walking in his apartment. That's 7. I saw a woman acting weird. Kept saying she wanted salty food. 8. Oh shit, dog dude! Guys, the wall feels fleshy here. 9. Let's not get distracted. All of those sounds like side effects of this dimension. Side effects? God damn it. And this was ranting about something like that. Something about our base selves. She says the longer we're trapped in this dimension, the more difficult it is to maintain our humanity. Eventually, our lizard brains will take over. Our Our darkest desires will manifest physically and will turn into monsters. That's what her research into Hellscape said. I tried to get her to stop digging through the writings of internet psychos, but now... well, it seemed to come in handy eventually, I guess. Well, I hate to burst this dimensional bubble, but I wear a basil shelf on my sleeve. I'm an asshole who only cares about myself, always have been, always will be. That doesn't sound like it'd make you exempt. If anything, you'd transform faster. Damn it, Lockhart. And were you one of Lockhart's furries? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Why do people keep asking me that? You're wearing a bear onesie outside. What's a furry? My good man, if Hellscape didn't prelude the internet, Lockhart would have made some salacious art to show you. Oh no, Granny's fucking creepy. What the hellscape? It's what we're in right now. They're governed by rules. Those rules might be supernatural in nature, but a hellscape and its controller can't bend them. Only problem is we don't know what those rules are. It's not like Dimitri left a rule book. We can speculate and we can experiment. For instance, we can consider how this unified fleshy mass is likely the core of the hellscape. We can also assume that he intends to torture us before letting us in, where hell presumably torture us some more. We don't know exactly where Dimitri is, but it's likely his anchor points could allow him to travel anywhere. Anchor points technically act as gateways back to our reality that only he can use, at least for a brief period of time. We can use that the anchor points are the satanic red symbols outside, but putting satanic in finger quotes, we don't know what sect of demonic realm we're up against. Wait, there's an anchor point in my apartment. That's unexpected. Are you sure? Red glowing circles right in the middle of my living room? They're supposed to be arranged in a hexagon and a multiple 6. 6, 12, 36, hell, even 120. Not 7. That's a holy number. Should be more. There's one on the roof, too. Assume there are 12 then. More importantly, there's a Latin inscription on the door. Take a look. It says there are 6 locks, one core, and 6 sacrifices that must be made. We insert either a demonic key or a finger into each of these padlocks. Whichever gets inserted turns to dust, and the lock will be released. There are 7 keys in total, but none of them are in our dimension. Only when all 6 locks are released, then we may bear witness to what's inside the core. What if the keys are in the hellscape? What do we do to get them? The anchor points, presumably, who sticks a finger in the padlock dies? Accurate? No, fuck this. You're all insane. Keep me in your stupid murder games. This is totally messed up. Nobody's willingly going to volunteer to stick their finger in a death hole. Nobody's going to force anyone to put their finger into these locks. I think it's best we pretend that part doesn't exist. Right. It's time we start scouring the building for clues. Maybe we'll find something that can tell us what the fog is, or what the murders mean, or what the anchors do, or what the ticking is. It's a pocket watch. Kind, do you think you could do this census I was talking about earlier? With people possibly turning into monsters, it'd be good. Alright, well, that one's not important. It's a floor plan of the building to help you out. Okay. I'd rather find the pocket watch. Maybe this will help me find it. I'm going to secure the floor, to secure the roof, and scan the fog for any activity. Sounds like we all have something to do. If you don't want to help, stay out of our way. And stay human, for fuck's sake. An apartment complex. You may view and draw on the map at any rest spot. Wait, I can draw on the fucking map? Alright, well this just got a lot more interesting. ... I think I'm supposed to say thanks for finishing the demo. Oh, good. This is getting a bit long. You found 8 out of 25 potential scenes. Wow, we were bad at this. But at least there's something for you to do. I sneezed 9 out of 76 possible times. If you play the demo again, you can hold the cancel button to skip videos and dialogues. On keyboard, you can also hold up to enable fast forward and top left button scroller. I wish I could say my journey through this hellscape is going to be over soon, but this is just the beginning of my story. Please wish this Coraline on Steam or visit CoralineGame.com to join Discord servers. My name has R and 2 N's. Sorry if it's difficult to spell. I'm gonna go now. Thanks. And this has been Corinne Demo. This is a demo out on Steam. There was a bunch of the game we didn't see in this video, or the video before it. And if you want to see them, download the demo for yourself. Like I said, it's on Steam, free to play. No reason not to if it's money-wise. And it's pretty good. Yeah, if you can go down the whole list of shit. If you... I'm sorry, I just saw that shit. Anyway. If you like the video, please leave a like. And you're gonna keep fucking going now, I think about it, aren't you? You know what? No, if I'm forced to sit through this shit, you are too. Yeah, that's right, you're an actively... You're staying here to the end of this shit, and you're gonna thank all these fuckers. You can also just skip to the ending part if you want. Or just click on a new video. I mean, I'm not a cop, I can't tell you not to. Additional music, Andrew Ray, Dark Fantasy Studios, Joel Simon. Huddling coding, very important stuff, very important. Additional code, Matthew Works, voice talent, Daniel. Playtesting, Match Bear, boxes, dumbest horse. That is a dumb horse, isn't it? Coming 2026. Anyway, now that's dealt with. Thank you very much for watching the video. videos, and I hope you have a very good day. Thank you so much for watching this part, if you've watched this far, and bye-bye.